The UK's HMS Diamond and the USA have been engaged in the Red Sea. Is this the first sign the West are getting dragged into the conflict?
I think it is definitely a ratcheting up. The UK said we didn't want to get involved in combatants in the Russia-Ukraine war. We didn't want to get involved as combatants in the Israel-Hamas war. We're involved in the thick of it now.
So what actually happened?
Well, ever since the 19th of November, the Houthis have been attacking shipping in the Red Sea. Just by way of a refresher, 15% of the world's trade moves through the Suez Canal down through the Red Sea because it's a shortcut. The sort of choke point down at the bottom of the Red Sea, which is only about 20 kilometres across, the Bab al-Mandab Straits, as it's called, is directly next to the Yemen. And as a result, the Houthi rebels that are funded by Iran, who have a vested interest in helping the other groups that are funded by Iran, which include Hamas and the Hezbollah fighters, they've been ramping up pressure, launching attacks on shipping. They're meant to be launching attacks on shipping related to Israel. That's a nuance that seems to be lost in some of the attacks. And they've been mounting an increasing number of attacks, which, of course, has stopped makes a lot of these big ships uninsurable. And without insurance, they won't pass through that route.
So this was cruise missiles from the land, a number of drones, and some little boats.
So they've been using a collection. The attacks last night, we understand, was the biggest so far. We understand that there were at least 18 drones that were used in the attack, armed drones, one-way drones. There are also 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles, which are incredibly dangerous, and one, we understand, ballistic anti-ship missile, which ballistic, it goes up obviously to space and down again. Now those weapons, the drones, are relatively easy to come by. The missiles are not. They're almost certainly Iranian provided. But it was a very intense night last night because our HMS Diamond, the Royal Navy ship that's in the region, apparently shot down 7 of these a mixture of drones and missiles using their Sea Viper protective, but also their guns. But as you say, the USS, I think it's the USS Carney, has been active in the region as well, shooting down. But this all started off about 9:15 in the evening on Tuesday night. It was clearly a very sequenced, very targeted attack. This wasn't just little one-offs at all. But by all accounts, we understand that there were no casualties. We understand that none of these missiles or drones hit their intended targets. But that is quite a threat, and you can only imagine what impact that's going to have on the shipping companies and about whether they've got any appetite to make their way through those straits in the near future.